Urban populations in South Africa are growing, and many municipalities struggle to cope with the increasing demand for water, energy, and other services.
Die impak van urbanisation op onze gemeenskappe is van so gehalte dat die munisipaliteite sukkel om deur daai projek te kom based op die rural gedeelte en dan die afstande ook. So dis een van ons groot uitdagings.
Our existing water and wastewater systems consume large amounts of electricity. This makes them expensive to run and produces emissions that cause climate change. Clean energy and energy efficiency technology can reduce costs and emissions. Decisive action and innovative solutions are needed to help our municipalities provide essential water services more sustainably, efficiently, and effectively. The Climate Change, Clean Energy and Urban Water Project.
The Climate Change, Clean Energy and Urban Water Project was aiming primarily to capacitate municipalities to look at wastewater treatment plants through technological interventions, as well as looking at processes and plans to improve the energy efficiency as well as the water efficiency.
This is one of the few projects where we call it an access or an nexus project, where we're looking at not only sustainable energy solutions in the water infrastructure, but also the spillover benefits on water delivery and quality of water services to citizens.
The project is timely at this stage because South Africa has, in the National Development Plan, this great vision to achieve an inclusive, lower carbon and resilient society.
Funded by the European Commission, the project is a partnership between UNIDO, REEEP, and the Government of South Africa. This 2.5-year pilot project started in 2016, has been working with 2 municipalities, Case Local Municipality and Nelson Mandela Bay Metropolitan Municipality.
We serve with this plant about 65% of wastewater throughout the Nelson Mandela municipality. So it's a very important plant that serves the community. Challenges we face is the aging infrastructure from the electrical installations as well as with the mechanical infrastructure. It's 132 megaliters that we treat on daily basis. So energy has been a huge challenge and it needs to be managed properly.
We've got a community of about 16,000 population. Most of the challenges that we face, it's the revenue collection due to the high unemployment rate within our communities. The infrastructure is very old in Case Municipality. Some of it has been developed in the 70s, some of it in the 80s. So we've had a problem with the maintenance of this infrastructure since it's been so old.
Die gemeenskap het 'n redelike probleem as dit kom by waterverskaf. En die rede vir die verskaffing van water is omdat ons altyd 'n kragprobleem. So elektrisiteit is een van ons groot uitdagings.
I think the first thing is that we have seen that indeed there is a lot of energy that can be saved. The second point is that we now know there is a need for public finance to come into that. And the third point is that we now see municipalities need to find a partner outside that helps them to manage that entire process. But at the same level, we know from about 20 or more South African municipalities who have meanwhile come forward and said we would also be interested. We know there's a really good interest.
The procurement processes can be very complicated. Even with political support and funding, plans often do not get off the ground. This project helped the municipalities find their way through the procurement maze.
What this project entails, it's the installation of new pumps, which will be energy efficient, and the meter system, so that we are able to measure how much consumption we have at each water treatment plant.
What we install is the power analyzers in the MCCs, where we are able to see how much power has been consumed. You can see now the voltage, how much voltage is drawing, how much EMS is drawing.
We are going to save costs, firstly. And secondly, our pumps will be able to distribute water more efficiently than before.
It's going to give us a leverage not only to get data with regards to energy management, but it will give us the in-depth of the behavior of the machinery out there, which could give us indications when the machinery needs service or needs our attention.
With the assistance of the National Cleaner Production Centre of South Africa, technical teams from each municipality completed accredited energy training, a South African first.
The types of training that we've received is more of energy management system, and also of pumps, the kind of pumps we should use for the right function, and how they should be installed in order for us to save the energy in the plant. This has opened my eyes into seeing things differently. You know, I came in here, things were running the way they were running, the old system. With the new technology, it will make things easier for us.
The transformation of municipal infrastructure saves money, saves water, improves water quality and service delivery, and also uplifts and supports economic development in these communities. Policy recommendations will be submitted to the government with the aim of making it easier for all municipalities to transform their water and wastewater infrastructure.
One of the biggest learnings from this project was that you don't only require technology to achieve the aims of the project. What you do require is good leadership within the municipality to drive the project. You need systems to be put in place, and the technology will then deliver the required results.
The lessons learned from this project can be upscaled, and we're looking forward to upscale the impacts through cascading sort of the approaches and the tools from pilots of 2 municipalities to maybe 15, 16 municipalities.
What excites me about the project is the scale, the scalability, the vision to do that, not just in South Africa, but in all Southern Africa, actually in all Sub-Saharan Africa.
I'm a very optimistic person, so I hope this project will result in some kind of a social compact that involves this wide range of stakeholders.
Let me give you 3 points why this is a great project. The one is a very interesting partnership we had with UNIDO, and secondly, we managed to have 2 very different partners where we tried the project in the beginning, allowing us actually to have more replicable answers. And the third one is very good technology also.
The biggest lessons I've learned out of this project is to work in silos makes your work complicated. It makes the expectations out of your mandate almost impossible, as well as I've realized that what you cannot measure, you cannot control.
Running water and sanitation need to be accessible to all, and municipalities need to be able to provide this in a sustainable, efficient, and cost-effective way. The Climate Change, Clean Energy, and Urban Water Project has empowered municipalities to make this possible.